Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we got started with the A Crystalline Prophecy mini storyline. And as part of that, we watched the opening cutscene where this jewel appeared. Everybody noticed it, and it cast its many-colored light over the world. And then everybody seemed to forget what happened, except for us and this strange kid who calls himself Aldo. And so we had to go retrieve bits of that light that were rained down on the world. We got 3 bits of that, and we need 3 more. And so that's what we're going to be working on now. But it appears that these 3 Seedspalls have come into the hands of the goblins. And so we need to go fight some goblins to retrieve them. And to do that, we need some key items to pop some notorious monsters. I went ahead and went out and farmed up the key items that I need. And that took way longer than I thought it was, so I'm glad I went ahead and took care of it off screen. It's like a couple of hours it took me to get the 3 key items I needed. So, we now need to go into Battaglia Downs, Rollenberry Fields, and Saramuk Champagne. Find the question mark points that we need to find to pop the NMs and kill them, which should be a fairly straightforward thing. The biggest issue is just going to be making our way around, because I think that a couple of the question mark points are in some annoying places to get to. So, let's get to work. So I guess the first place we're going to head to is Saramuk Champagne, because that's where I am at. Alright, so where is the question mark point? It is where I-9 and I-10 meet J-9 and J-10. So this is the I line. IJ line on the right hand. 9 and 10. Oh, it's over by the survival guide, which I don't have. I can tell because it's blinking. And the only way to get there is going to be through Garle Citadel. So, we're going to have to go make our way through Garle Citadel. And we have to go past, I think, a couple of different banishing gates. And I think I have the key item that I need to get there. Yeah, as I said, not going to be quite as straightforward as I'd like. And apparently all of them, now that I'm looking at the actual guide, are going to be like this. The one in Rollenberry Fields, we're going to have to go through Crawler's Nest to get to. Oh, actually, no. I can use a Unity Concord NPC to do that. I mean, can I do that here? No. This one I'm going to have to go through Garlage. Okay, well, at least one of them is going to be somewhat simple to get to. Alright then. Not a problem. Now, I am going to go ahead and show the route, because I'm not sure I've done that yet. I'm not entirely sure I've even done that on this character before. Well, I've definitely not, because I haven't gotten the survival guide. Which if I had gotten the survival guide, that would make this a lot easier, but It's an area of the map that you never go to until you need to, so I just blanked on the route for a second there. Which is strange, considering the sheer number of times I have run this route in the years that I have played this game. Especially back when, like, 2003, 2004. Actually, let me just double check something. The key item that we need to have here is the chunk of smoked goblin grub. An oversized hunk of meat that has been charred, seared, and smoked well beyond the point of recognition and palatability. You detect a hint of bone meal-based goblin seasoning. Lovely. Alright, so we're going to have to get past Banishing Gate 1. Now, the question is there anything down here that is going to give me a headache? And should I break out some trusts just in case? Well, Revenant's level 44, that won't be a problem. Well, as long as I'm somewhat careful, it shouldn't be a problem. Do I have the pouch of weighted stones? I do, in fact, have the pouch of weighted stones. Alright. So, we now need to go and get past Banishing Gate number 3. And back out to Sarmug Champagne. Old Two Wings. Huh. Surprised that it attacked me. Notorious monster, so I guess. Now hopefully that's the only thing that's going to try to kill me down here. Now, what level? Okay. Yeah, it looks like the actual notorious monsters that are, yeah, well, notorious enemies that we're going to have to fight, the goblins, are fairly low level. Looks like they can actually be soloed by level 55 players. So I should not have any trouble whatsoever. Now, back in the day, before that pouch of weighted stones was a thing, you had to come down here with 4 players in order to open those banishing gates. Oh, there's the coffer. Alright, so now that we're up here, first thing that I need to do is go grab that survival guide so that I never have to do that again. Alright. That's the cavernous maw. I mean, while I'm up here... Oh, I have to get to it in the past, right? First. I mean, that's not the question mark point I'm looking for. No. Thing is, question mark points don't show up. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Right. That's the wrong grid boundary. This is the grid boundary that we're looking for over here. And there is our question mark points. Driblix Grease Maw. Alright, there's the Seedspall Viridis. Hey, it's rock. You're a little tougher than expected. Oh, did you benediction yourself? A re-razor and a crimson blade. I wonder if that's his drop. Not rare exclusive. It is a mage blade. Interesting. It can't be worn by mages. Except for red mages. It'd be a good red mage blade. Well, at level 49. Alright. So that's the first of those done. Let's go back to the survival guide. And next, I think we're actually going to head to Battalia Downs Now, the thing is that the area in Battalion Downs that we have to get to is accessible either through Bosidine Glacier or by using the Lycopodium teleporter, which you need to complete a quest to have access to that, which I have not done. So we're going to have to go through Bosidine Glacier. So let's go ahead and teleport ourselves to Bosidine Glacier. Alright, so we need to head to Battalion Downs, Bosidine Glacier. Now, we have been through Bosidine Glacier a few times, so here I will go ahead and pause as I traverse, and then right as we're about to enter Battalion Downs again, I'll be back. Alright, so we're almost to Battalion Downs again. Now, this tunnel was a bit longer than I anticipated it to be. Okay, before I fall off of anything, where exactly am I going? We're going to F5. Okay. Which is right here. And there's our point. Alright, it's Veg Nick's Green Thumb. We'll poke him in the face. Alright, and there's our Seedspall Rosium. Alright, and from here, we actually want to warp out. And we want to go to a Unity NPC location, which will go to Windurst. Alright. Unity NPCs. We want to go to a wanted encounter area. Content level 125, and that will be Roland Berry Fields. That should work. Or at least the guide says it does. And it's going to be D11. Yep, that's exactly where we are. So now I just need to find a green dot. I think it's over there. Chuglick's Berry Paws. Alright. Seedspall ceruleum. Alright, ceruleum. Okay, and now I need to get a Kufim. And so I'm warping. And I think I'm actually going to use the survival guide to get to Kufim. Right, and it should be the same question mark point that we were at before, which actually should be this, right? So I probably didn't need to actually mount. Ah, there you are, Tuna. I've been waiting for you. We were able to recover the Seedspall Rosium, Seedspall Ceruleum, and Seedspall Viridis. Yes, we were. Ah, wonderful. These shards are sure to tell us something. Let us see what secrets they hold. What's this? There is another verse. An antiphon. A response to the Lay of Destruction? An undiscovered verse with the power to silence the raging echo? A chorus with the power to channel the love, the will to live of all who sing it into a clarion call, a call that will cut through the echo of destruction, restoring order from chaos. An ode to appease the ancient gods. Yes, this is the answer we seek. You. Mandragoras? Meddling child, why do you interfere? Who do you think you are to defy the will of the seed crystal, to defy your own fate? Ha, the seed crystal is nothing but an echo, a faint shadow of the past. But child, do you not see? It is the echo of your own beating heart, of your own breath, of every life born of this world since the time of creation. Within the echo, all are one, as it has been since before the dawn of time. The echo of life will resound through the ages. It will not be silenced by the likes of you. I figured we would have to fight these things. I mean, how many of them are there? Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we need to just defeat 30 of them. Okay. Alright, Sonic thrust them. So make sure that I'm always facing them so it auto targets. Well, didn't quite get the auto target there. Alright, did I kill 30 of them? I obtained an amber key. Alright, the seed crystal, its echo, they did not arise from nothingness. They were drawn into this world by a song that rings out ceaselessly from within a mother's heart. Mortals, do you not see? You are dealing with powers far beyond your control. The seed crystal, eh? So that oversized slab of rock has a name. Aldo. I had a hunch that following that crystal would lead me somewhere. Looks like this is where things start to get interesting. Well met, Tuna. I see you still got a nose for trouble. Now what in Altana's good name is going on here? And what were those overgrown bean sprouts blathering on about? A song within a mother's heart? Ah, so you must be Aldo. Yes, you have your sister's eyes. What? Boy, what did you say just now? Finally we meet, Uncle. Mother named me Aldo too, after you. Just 1 minute, kid. Are you saying your mom is my sister? That you're Emmeline's son? My sister still lives? I'm afraid we've no time to elaborate or celebrate this family reunion now, Uncle. We must unearth and release the antiphon, and quickly, before the ancient echo reduces our world to so many pieces of shattered crystal. Luckily, you just may prove to be the key to it all, Uncle Aldo. Yes, you just might be able to break the resonance between Mother and the seed crystal. What nonsense is this? what does Emmeline have to do with this so-called seed crystal? You expect me to believe this childish fantasy? A fantasy? I think not, Uncle. No, there can be no doubt. Can you not hear it? A prayer of life. Yes, this world must be saved, no matter how great the cost. If you wish to save Mother, if you care for the sister you once knew, make haste for Fei Yin. The servants of the Seed Crystal will not hesitate to put their dark schemes into action. Hold it right there, boy. I must know, where is Emmeline? What has been done to her? Oh, you'll have your answers soon enough, my dear uncle. What the cursed brat? Seed crystals and ancient songs? This is all patently absurd. But the boy speaks true, and my sister truly still lives. For all these years, I thought I had lost you forever that day. By the goddess, I won't let them take you from me again, Emmeline. Fei Yin, he said, I'd best be on my way. And Tuna, I trust you to keep quiet about what you've seen here today. If these unfounded claims of the world's end reach the three nations, we'll have nothing short of mass panic on our hands. I intend to uncover what information I can and suggest that you do the same. But until we find out if the boy's words hold water, we're not to speak a word of this, not even to one another. Until we meet again. Right, because that's references to the opening movie, the opening cinematic for Final Fantasy XI, which depicts the orc attack on, I almost said Thavnair. Why am I blanking? Tavnazia. During the Crystal War, which Aldo and Emmeline were there. And as far as we know from the cutscene, Aldo was able to escape, but Emmeline did not. So that's interesting. Alright, so I guess we're going to be going off to Fei Yin. Alright, we just need to get into Fei Yin. Just give me a second here. Alright, looks like that's gonna throw us into a time-limited event once we do that. So I need to make sure that I'm prepared for what we're gonna do. So I think what we'll do is we'll end the episode here. And I'll have to decide if I want to actually show the opening movie or not, because I don't think I've ever done that in the series. Is because typically you turn it off because you don't necessarily feel like watching it every single time you launch the game. So yeah, I'll have to think about it. Because it might be useful to have that as a context and to refresh my memory on some things. Alright, Well, maybe we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode, then we'll head to Fei Yin and then see what we're going to do there. But for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.